Hello and welcome back everybody, JD here. I want to talk to you about Go Hunter the game before it's actually released in demo, which is going to be coming up really soon. I am going to be doing this in a picture viewer inside my video editor to actually talk about this as we go along. It is by Extreme Studios, and like I said, the name of it is Go Hunter, and they're really promoting the multiplayer part of it because it's the first multiplayer based kind of gold hunting game, but you can play single player as well. But straight up in demo, even with 90% of the stuff not working, they're still going to try to have it to where you can play multiplayer. So me and a lot of the other people that is streaming partners, that's in German official stream official part is, but I'm one of 11 at this point in time. I assume that will grow over the next couple of years. But right now, if you want to see, you want to see the game, you want to ask questions, and actually take a one-on-one approach, uh, and look at this game and stuff, we'll be able to do it together. And I am one of the 11. And the funny thing is, a few of the other ones that's in this is going to be the second line of streaming, or they will be one of the first as well. So a lot of us as friends on Twitch that helped get me to affiliate is also in this game. They was already doing a type of gold hunting program already. So, like I said, I am doing this in pictures. If you want to see it, there's my address. It is Gaming with Kentucky JD, no spaces. You just go on Twitch and you'll pull up me in my little hat, the picture my wife picked out. Not this one. This is me playing around. The other one that you see in my videos all the time is the one my wife picked out. If you want to wait for it to come to YouTube, you can, but it takes a long time to edit down, several hours, especially if I plan on streaming for about 8 hours or more. And then it's a lot more than that in editing. It could turn into days just in editing and trying to get everything at least halfway right. So it's going to be way later, and you just won't be able to have that one-on-one connection. It'd be a lot easier to get first-hand knowledge and answers questions the best we can by doing it on Twitch. But it will be here. You can even check out my son's video when he was 4, him knocking me off the mountain. So we do a lot of stupid stuff and funny stuff, along with trying to play as accurate as possible. This part here came from their actual website. I will have pictures from their website, their Twitch, and their YouTube to try to bring you as much information about this game as possible. Just since I've been talking about it, what little I have on YouTube and Twitch, a couple of my other friends that came over and watched me on Twitch went and bought the game already. So they're in it second support. Single player, they're supposed to have easy and kind of like a normal and hard mode. Multiplayer up to 32, and he has said on stream that they're going to try to shoot for more. Of course, if you're playing with people across the world, you might get into some ping issues and stuff like that. So you might want to make sure that you have server base. He has discussed the possibilities of using your own computer as an access point with friends, which it's going to be pretty demanding anyway as far as the game because the graphic levels is really nice. I'm sure you can turn that down like Farm Simulator and any others. But if you want a really high-end server, probably better to play that kind of people or more. So you can search on land, water, and under the ice. I actually got pictures of that. Mining over 60 claims, 50 different vehicles thus far. It's just like Farm Simulator or any other game. They have to get approval. They have to be able to, put some company's name on it. Over 250 different items available. Extensive gaming experience, 64 kilometers of playroom. So there's more than enough playroom for you to be able to play with your friends. Various weather and seasons, shape of the landscape. I got pictures of that. Not only mining, but you also have to take care of yourself. That is not a fact. Survival is not required, but I wished it was. If you're going to put survival in a game, then yeah. But I mean, on easy mode, or if you just want to keep your server settings down low or something like that, and you don't want to do it, and you want to play casual, fine. But to me, if they got like a hard mode and you can do a hard mode, then you need to die. And I'm all for that. If I'm actually playing on a server, I know a Republic of Raiders talking about hosting a server and all of us getting together and playing on it. that's from Twitch, so we can do it together. Here is their links. If you're in a Discord and you like it, fine. Of course, Steam, you definitely want to go there because that's where the demo copies are going to hit and stuff before the release of the game. So you'll get about the same experience as what we get. You may have some stuff that's just sitting around, but will be used later on and stuff like that. Facebook and Twitter, I haven't really paid much attention to those, and Instagrams. I'm more pushing their Twitch, their website, and their YouTube. These three right down here at the bottom, because that's where you get the bulk of the information that's really nice. The YouTube video, if you're not into this game after watching that video, you're probably not going to be into, because the music is really dramatic. And then it's really getting you going, and they start showing this stuff working and everything. You're going, yeah, it's like a kid in a candy store. So, of course, you can get all your information and purchase, if they still got the second supporter to take an earlier part, here. Like I said, you get all your questions answered here off of their Twitch. So, Jeff will be streaming live. He had a 24-hour stream not too long ago. These are the dates thus far. Here we are in February, so next month, less than a month away. That's why I'm making this video, and I'm putting it out on Facebook in a couple groups that I think should get it. If you want to put it in other groups, thank you so much, but please don't get in trouble. Ask permission, whatever. But if you can share this, liking is always great, because there's always somebody to hit the negative. People are ready to hit their likes. So if you like it, fine. Don't like it, fine. But share. That is the number one thing. And I'm going to stress why this is so important for this game to share it. And especially my video, because I'm a small YouTuber. I'm a small Twitch. I don't get paid lots of money. I'm not getting paid a dime for doing this. There's no monetization on this for YouTube. And I might make pennies off somebody coming here and may talk about it off of ads and stuff unless somebody donates. So, put the word out there for me, please, and help build the channel. I want to see the Farming Simulator community there, all the simulator games I play, to Mud Runner and all of them to be there, because this is a game who people that like simulator games and plays more than just one simulator game is going to love this game. To me, that is Jeff Fair. A little bit blurry, but it came off the Twitch stream. You can see he's pretty happy. He speaks really good German and really good English. And he's a joy to listen to and talk to. Like, just offline, since their last stream, I had their windows still open on my computer where I had them up for a view along with a few of my friends. And I looked over there and I started scrolling down. They had 28 more follows while they was offline. So, I mean, they're growing fast. So, take part. It's just that simple. If you notice the rocks in the road, the grass in the road, the trees road, y'all see on my channel, I do a lot of behind the scenes videos. I love maps being built. And we get to sit here and watch the maps being built live, along with them working on stuff that isn't working. So there's no reason to complain about stuff not working, because you can see them working on the stuff. So it's awesome. And I love stuff like this. I'm addicted to stuff like this. Here's kind of where they was in the past. You can see that it looked nice. But I mean, look at it now. This is their old and that's their new. Look at the difference in the quality of the game that you're going to be getting. So, I mean, this is pretty wicked. I'm always hard about how something has to look nice. This looks about the same, but actually I just didn't get a quick enough shot. But this right here where you see it dark, most of the game was like that. Their lights and darks was really off, and now they got new lighting, and this is way up and over the top of the map, but you can tell that the lighting is going to be more dramatic. If you look at the tree lines, you can see the shadows and stuff. Of course, when you look at it closer to the ground, it's even better looking. This is just really high up in the air, and here you can see everything just looks black. So I mean, there's really, the lighting in it was really off, but that is fixed now. Again, this is the quality of the level of the game. I mean, this is just, it looks really natural. You can tell it has, I think this part has some of the old foliage, but look at the rocks, the moss and the trees and the shadows and the water, it is an amazing level of where they're at with this game. And I know there's games out there that's like that. But still, like I said, stick around the end, you'll see why I'm harping on this so much. Everything is fully interactive. If it's meant to be open, you will open it. You can see how many liters is left in the fuel. All the switches flip and or light up or turn. So they look functional. And this picture here, is off of their YouTube video. He came over and pulled the rope to start it up. So if there's a box for electrical, you will interact with it or anything. I mean, look at the lights and darks and the quality of this. How clean and nice that looks. I mean, everything looks really nice in this game. Okay, the trauma. Don't have a very good shot at this, but everything right here looks really good. Your foot rest right here will go up and down so you can level your equipment. You can see this one looks really plain. These stairs won't be in it. It was just for the video only. Unless that changes, you can see the reflectors. There's your electrical box I was telling you about and how you would access it. The trial, like I said, looks pretty plain here, but whenever he showed that, they actually go up and get like a PDA. You can see they typed in Gold Monster 3000. You can name your equipment, at least some of it. And here he added picture graphics. This is their high-end server partner. You can see the 3000 is light, but it's not. When you stand back from it, it looks about like this or a little bit lighter. So we're talking about possibly adding our own custom graphics and stuff. I know that the group that I'm supposed to be playing with is going to be called 666 Mining. I mean, how cool is that to come up with your own name of your company and stuff and be able, and I know Farming Simulator, if you're in enough modding groups of Farming Simulator, some of these guys are just awesome, like Expendable Modding. I'll give them a shout out in a heartbeat. They do such high-end modding in that group. It's not even funny. But you're talking about some killer graphics that you can add to these games to a lot of your stuff. And I asked them in stream if you could do it to like the signs and stuff, because they have like billboard signs and stuff like that. So we're talking about really doing some really cool modding and stuff to this game. Right here's like your gold cleaning station to capture your refined gold and stuff. You can see the little tubes and stuff like that. Excellent quality, especially with the bar. This part, I mean, why show a light? But I mean, I just can't express it enough. The music that they picked out that they purchased for it and everything else, it's just spot on. It's just got that feeling of really, getting you into the flow and everything. All of a sudden, this great big tire and light comes up, and then the beams of light comes up. You can go up and down, of course, your power and your main switch and all that kind of stuff. I don't know if these doors open up, but look at all the dirt and everything on this. And, yeah, it just looks nice, rusty, great. I love it. And I don't know if you can open that, but I'm pretty sure you probably can. Drones. Drones is not cutting edge or anything like that, but drones, yeah. Helicopters. Drones and helicopters. Yes. And again, not all this is, I mean, we have flight simulators, right? We have drones in Pure Farming, stuff like that. I mean, older games. But again, stay tuned. You're going to see why I'm saying all these killer graphics and everything. Here's a lot of your houses. These are, you can do them in different colors. That's just a generic put down of them. A safe, why show a safe? Well, if you don't put in the right number, and it's actually funny because Jeff, the manager, forgot the number. So he had to go into it to see what number he had put in. I said, you hacked your own safe, because it literally will not open if you don't get the number right to put your stuff in, your money and all that. And this was a great big gate that comes into your compound, or at least that's what it's supposed to represent. You have to put in the right numbers or you can't get into your compound to protect your equipment and stuff. So, very cool. I really love it. Here is your houses. This would be my house. I love that house. In fact, Jeff, if you want to, and if you're listening, maybe give some bigger options for it, for bigger shacks and some nasty, ugly old equipment to go in there, I'll be just fine. Your house over here to your left, you can see how the outside of the house is kind of in disrepair, and on the inside, the wallpaper or paint is off of it and stuff, and kind of in bad repairs. So you kind of work your way up. And if you walk through a door, don't worry, you will go through the door. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I mean, if you're paying $60 for a game, you should be able to walk through the door. They walked in and out, no problem at all. Customized colors of buildings. And by that, I'm pretty sure that the range of colors for this game is going to be massive. You'll see. But I mean, literally, he has a color wheel. And if you pick out a color and stuff, it pretty much goes to anything. Furniture. Yes. And if y'all notice something I didn't notice the first time I made this, I mean, we got futuristic looking furniture, your little stylish wooden furniture, your little high society furniture, and all that. It's just dining room. That's insane. What about the other rooms? It makes me, I mean, put some comments down here below this video and stuff, and your thoughts and stuff. This is just dining room furniture. That's it. I mean, you got a lot of choices. And it makes me wonder about the bedroom and maybe the office and everything else. Vehicles. Again. Now, the tracks is not black and stuff. This is some of the first showings. You can tell by looking at the grass. But here's some of the vehicles you're looking at. Just a few of them. And one of the people in my chat says 72 Chevy. I don't know if it's a 72. I think it's a little bit higher. But they can't say Chevy because, you know, it's... They can't do that yet, but it definitely does scream. It screams out, I'm a Chevy. Look at the detail on the inside. The panels. Even in the back seat. And I asked Jeff, and he had a surprise look on his face. Maybe he don't play Farm Simulator. I don't know. So, you know, one of our big deals is we wanted to have people in a vehicle with us. I was like, first person view? Because I was only seeing the, you know, like the regular view over the top. And can anybody ride with you? And he hopped in and said, first person? You put somebody here, here, here. Put 100 of them in the back. And I was going, yay. So I loved it. Some of the cars that you can get right here is your car. Here's a different truck there. And you can see some more vehicles here. You can't really see it right here. You can a little bit on this one. These treads are deep. I mean, they're deep in tread. It's not plain, doesn't look like plastic or all that. It's just because it's far off and it hasn't drawn it in. I got tickled. Me and Raider was talking during our video, him streaming. I was like, at the same time, out of all the people that was in their chat, me and Raider, the only two, at the same time, was talking about putting people in the back of this truck and locking them in. And it kind of blew Jeff away, and he was going back, I don't know why. And then he got a mail at the end of the stream. Somebody made him a mail that he really probably shouldn't have sent him, but he took it with ease and kind of laughed about it. And I said, Jeff, that's why you have people in the back of the truck. Yes, there is a need for this. Color options, like I said, if you can dream it, if you can punch it on. I mean, think about MS Paint and pulling it up and saying that I want to add a color to pick from. That's pretty much what he did. There is no having to do a mod to get a variation of colors and a limited number of that. It's pretty much just unlimited. So I'm pretty much thinking the houses are going to be almost the same way. Did not see this in any of the streams, but I'm praying for it. I love Mud Runner, and I'm praying I can get Snow Runner to stream and stuff. I love Mud Runner. If that don't scream Mud Runner, I don't know what is. Look at the busted out windows and everything. That's the truck I want, period. And you're supposed to be able to modify these trucks and stuff. You're supposed to be able to possibly, I think, add more horsepower. You're supposed to be able to change your loadouts and stuff. So if you need some kind of particular job, then that's what you load it out for in case you want it. This is a Dredge. If you watch any of the gold shows, yes, this is kind of like the dream deal to have. But Jeff was saying that it's not going to be in the store. That's going to be like you're going to have to go out over a map, a massive map, to find the parts to get it to put together. And I think that's awesome. Be something cool to do with your friends. If you're doing a 64 kilometer map and you got 10, 15 people on the server, probably one of the first things you're going to do is to, especially if you got survival, you might want to make sure you got some kind of protection, is go look for those parts to get this. If nothing else to have, it's an amazing piece of machinery. It's a go-getting fool. So, yeah. This right here, like I said, is still early development, so a lot of this colors and stuff isn't going to be spot on. They're still playing with some of this stuff, but I mean, look at the detail of these tracks. I love it. I mean, I just love it. And even on the dredge, it's got little handles and stuff like that. I think for my future video, I will have more close-up of that. Like I said, everything is kind of like spot on the way it should be, even the interiors. You can see in the YouTube videos this sitting here spinning, but it goes by so fast you can't see it. So I snapped a picture. You can see a fire extinguisher in here, your little windows that can open up here on the side, and I really wanted to get that dash. I'm pretty sure that's going to be amazing, like everything else. You can see the engine and everything, how nice it looks. Now, I know this is just a picture of the ground, but it's got me kind of curious. I did ask him, but I didn't get to reply because English is not his first language, but I kind of got the gist of it. So, but anyway, that was in the video. They would take a scoop and they would put it in a bucket so you can kind of get a pan, I guess, and wash it out to see if you got any gold in it. And then he took a couple of shovels full, and it actually got a little higher than this. It got me thinking, if you got this dirt, this overburden stuff, and you need to get down to the gold, and it's on your claim, do you have to deal with that? Do you have to keep moving it around or something like that? Or should you be thinking really closely where you put your dirt so you're not spending more money to move that dirt again? I actually hope that is a thing because it would exist in real life. If you notice, they have a place where they put their overburden and stuff before they level stuff up and all that to keep it out of the way. So I hope that is a thing. So even a little something like that kind of, makes me want to think. Like I said, this is probably the old textures more than likely and a lot of the older looks. But, I mean, even in its older state, I mean, look at it. You got progression of day and night in the video. You can see it move and stuff. But, I mean, look at your trees and everything. It's really nice. I really like the looks of this game. For those that love seasons, I know I'm referencing Farming Simulator a lot, but it is my favorite game. I've been playing it for years. But, I mean, look at your snow-covered rocks and all that. It's just spot on. And we will have all your seasons. And, of course, weather. So, rain, I assume snow. Like I said, you can mine on land. I'm going to let it run on this. On water, it looks like a giant lake there. Possibly in streams. The ocean. One of my favorite shows is Bering Sea Go. I love it. And to be able to get a suction dredge and go under the ice would be absolutely awesome. This whole feeling like you're going to die under that ice. They do have an extremely large variety of animals. I've seen a lot of barnyard animals here. But over here you can see a bear, a deer. They also have snakes, chickens, dogs, some domesticated animals, turtles. They got all kinds of animals. And they move. They are animated. And this old boy, along with a lot of other fish. I mean, think about being under the ice. You already got that feeling of being cold and darkness and I'm going to die. And you're trying to suck up gold and all of a sudden you look up and, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I love it. I mean, if you're going to put survival in it, here's a close-up of some of the fish. And they actually are moving. We're talking about a lot of quality in this game, to me. Here's the bear. Of course, he was actually rearing up. But like I said, if you're going to put survival in a game, I don't want him saying hi. I want him mauling me to death. It's just what survival is. I think there's going to be a huge desire of players that's going to want to play casual, and there's going to be a huge amount that wants to play as realistic and, defying death in the game. So I think survival really needs to become an actual thing as long as you're playing in hard mode. As you see, a shotgun and pistol, you need something to kill something with if you're in survival mode. We don't need a lot of different guns. Just give us a gun, Like I said, easy, normal, hard for solo. This is why I'm harping on this game so much. So, went to their website, was going through the facts and getting me some screenshots and stuff. And at the bottom of this page, the first supporter is already closed. Second supporter, I don't know if they're going to close it or if they're still going to keep allowing it or what. But this right here, if you just want to make sure you like the game, come to my Twitch. Please, make sure you like it before you spend your money. How much are we paying for our simulator games, guys? I mean, I've gotten into some that's around $25 and stuff, but the quality wasn't at half of what this was. And then I paid $6 for something that you can't even get more than one person in a vehicle. But yet I still love the game anyway. So how much would you pay for a game that is simulator based, that has all this kinds of stuff and it makes you get excited about playing a simulation game for €20, less than 25 US? That's why I'm pushing this game so much, and they're not paying me to do this for them. They took a chance on a guy that has less than 400 followers on YouTube and been an affiliate and been streaming for a little over 2 months. So, this is an amazing group of people, and there's 5 people doing this at the time of making this video. 5. Building this game. Getting these prizes. Wearing a smile on their face. Answering all of our questions. I mean, what gaming company would you pick to stand by if you had to stand by somebody? Somebody who gives a rip about us. As far as modding goes, the workshop, it is a possibility. So if you want a workshop and you don't want just to get what you're being given, make it known. Like I said, what I have done here is just me and my feelings and what y'all think about the game. How's it make you feel? Does it make you want to run out and buy it? Does it look pretty cool? If it's not your thing, whatever, put it in comments. Or some things that you think's kind of cool about the company or whatever. I want to hear it. I want to reply to it as much as possible. And I am going to post on a couple of Facebook groups. And by a couple, I mean 2 at the most. And I've already got them picked out. I've already joined them. I already pretty much told them what I was going to do. But what I want to do is I want you to spread it to your groups and stuff like that. I want you to help spread a word. If you actually feel the same way about this company as I do, then share my video. That is all I ask. I don't need a payment out of this. If you want to see this video in all its glory, go Hunter MP. Or go up there and type in all that if you want to. But this is the video you're looking for. It's the only one on our channel thus far. It's dramatic. It gets you hooked. If you want to see a cool video, go watch it. You're going to get a lot of your feelings you need to feel about a game and more. Twitch, like I said, very simple. Gaming with Kentucky JD. You don't got to call me Kentuckian or all that kind of stuff. Or gaming with just JD's fine. I would love to have you. And, people like this, I'm loving this guy more every day. But Huck, he gave me a shout out in the stream. I'm very excited about this game. Very glad JD shows this game off. And I said, well, you're welcome. It's easy to show off a game you're in love with before it's released. And it's not just a game. I'm in love with this group of individuals that, gives my family a chance. And what more could you do? So if somebody helps you in life, you stay loyal to them and you help them. You don't slice their throat or stick them off to the side because you want a few dollars in your pocket or you want to think about yourself. You're there for people. It's how I was raised. So shout outs, I love them. I love reading them. It's very heartfelt. You know, there's not much more I could say about that. So with that, take care, have fun, click on some videos, and please share this video. And please come for as many of the Twitch streams as you possibly can. I really want you there. And with that, take care and have fun, everybody.